See fire, blood in the breeze, and I hope that you remember me.
Hey guys, it's Nomster, and I'm not in my Redstone world today, I'm in a amplified world. Now, I have something pretty special for you guys today, I think. I've seen this idea tried many times in many different ways, shapes, and forms. Most recent, non-mod related way I've seen it done is by a guy named Sparks, otherwise known on his YouTube channel as Accidental Games. I'll link in the description. He's a pretty cool guy. I talked to him for about an hour yesterday and I didn't even realize it, but hopefully we can do some videos with him soon in the future, because he's got some good ideas as well, and he's got some pretty good things going on his channel too, so I'm pretty happy about it. But anyways, what he did was, I think was suggested by somebody, but what he created was a parachute, basically in vanilla Minecraft. He's also done other things like jetpacks, I think, and stuff similar to that. But my concept is, it's the same concept, but it's a lot different how it was built anyways, so I thought I'd be able to show it off just a little bit, let me know what you guys think basically, and yeah. So, it's parachuting in vanilla Minecraft, and it's pretty simple, I think. Alright guys, I'm back, and little known fact, I am not a professional skydiver, so I may have messed up the first jump, but now I know when to jump, hopefully, and it's a lot sooner than what I thought. So what we're going to do is we're going to put on our parachute, which is important, and then we have a ripcord in our last slot, so once we jump, once we get to the correct altitude, we're going to pull out our ripcord, and once we do that, we'll start parachuting, hopefully in time this time, yeah? Hopefully in time, so on 3, 1, 2, 3. And parachute. Let's go. Let's do it. We doing it? We're doing it. Oh yeah. We're parachuting. We are parachuting. So yeah, we're just gonna close that fence gate and look at the scenery as we descend into the inevitable doom that is this water lake. Now, there's like a Navy tactic, I think, or Air Force, where you cut the line, then jump into the water right before, so we're going to go ahead and do that, probably. And jump. Beautiful. So, what we got is that effect. So that's working so far. I think that's pretty cool. Alright guys, just to prove that you can do it from anywhere, location-wise, as long as you're facing south, I have a parachute on already, and we're going to jump into the redstone, hopefully. So, I'm going to do some Jeb Corliss stuff and just land right on the edge, hopefully, not miss it. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. And parachute. Let's go. Are we gonna make it? I don't know. By the way, yeah, we're parachuting, so it's beautiful. First person looks pretty nice, I think. You got your harness, stuff like that. And can we land? Can we land? Oh, maybe an early blooper that there's a slime and a saddle. Oh, okay, now there's just a slime. And a lot of dead things. So we're gonna kill that thing. Oh goodness, that's why it's doing it. Oh goodness. Okay. Slash kill at E type equals slime. Beautiful. Alright. Now we're gonna make it day. And we're going to look at this beautiful contraption. Now, there's a tray on fire. Don't pay attention to that. Okay. So there's a lot going on here. Dear God. It just doesn't really want me to show this, I guess. It's raining, spiders are spawning everywhere, my throat is trying to kill me. I'm okay though. Okay, guys, here it is. This is the entire contraption. And yeah. So... it's doing a lot of things, so I'm just going to start at the clock that it's doing first. So first of all, there are these hyperclocks right here, which is basically just a set block command that's setting a redstone block in the air set block command. So that's going to be going off 20 times a second. Yes, so yeah. So every game tick. That's how that goes. So it's giving the effect of a chicken, or it's giving a chicken the effect of invisibility. And then it's doing the same for a pig, and it's doing the same for a slime. So, as you can tell, there is a slime a chicken and a pig involved in this situation. Now, it's also giving the invisibility effect to a chicken twice. I don't know why. That doesn't need to be there. Spider? Go away. Alright. So yeah, it's doing all that. Somewhere, I saw it earlier, I lost it. Boom. That's not it. There we go. Alright, and this is testing for a leather chest plate in slot 102, so if you're wearing it basically, you could have it so it's named parachute. That way, if you just get leather armor, you can't parachute, but I just didn't do that because it's just proof of concept pretty much. You can obviously name things and test for it, but it's just a leather chest plate, and if you're wearing one... spider? Goodness. Alright guys, I slayed the mighty beast. Okay, so... Oops. So it's testing if you're wearing a leather chest plate, and if you are, it goes through this clock right here. Now, this clock is pretty quick. It's not quick as that one, obviously, but it's decent, and it does what it needs to do. So what it's doing is it goes in 3 separate directions, I think. Yes, the first direction, well, one of the first directions is an execute command at a player and testing for air below him, basically. So if there's air below him and he jumps off a cliff, it will spawn a pig, 2 below him, 2 below the player anyways, who has a saddle, who is riding a chicken, and that chicken is riding a slime. Now, that's very crucial to all this. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and turn off these clocks real quick. As you can see, they're not running anymore, so if I come over here and I spawn this little thing going, maybe. Oh, yeah, I'm not wearing a chest plate, whatever. Goodness. Alright. And, gather comparator. I don't need you. Oh! Fell through the earth. Fantastic. This is working great, guys. Alright, oh god, stop. Stop it. Keeps jumping off. Okay. You know what? I'm upset. I think my lack of video prep time is really starting to shine. So, what we're going to do is we're just going to paste a command. Hopefully it lands in there and doesn't die. Perfect. Beautiful. Alright, so as you can see, there's a pig with a saddle who's on top of a chicken who is riding a slime. Now, as you can see, the chicken is not doing the flutter effect where he slowly descends because he's riding a slime, and the character on the bottom is the thing that has the effect. So they're all jumping up and down because the slime's jumping up and down because they're riding each other, yes? So if the slime dies, which is right up here somewhere, now the chicken is falling through the ground for some reason. But as you can see, he does that little flutter thing. And basically, what the ripcord does is kills the slime. And if it does that, the chicken is free to fly. Now, if you start riding a pig, and maybe I shouldn't do it with this one, because he's not even there. Alright, I'll do it this way. Alright, so if you start riding this pig, he'll start flying in a direction if you kind of saw there for a second. But only if a player is riding it. And I don't really know why that is. It does the same thing with minecarts too, so, but it's a lot faster. I'm sure horses do the same thing, but I didn't like the thing with horses, how you can see their health bar and stuff like that, so I just went with a pig, plus it has a saddle, so you can actually think of it as a harness rather than just invisibility with a rope basically attached to you. A very terribly made rope. But yeah, that's the characteristics of the mob that I'm riding, basically. So once you pull the ripcord out, it kills the slime, which allows the parachute to spawn as well. But it also allows the actual effect of a parachute to work too, the descending effect. So I think the parachute is this way. So this is seeing if you pulled the tripwire hook, but it could also be recalled ripcord. So I did do that, and it kills the slime right here, but it also has a comparator output that goes 3 different ways. Well, 2 different ways, but after okay, yeah, so it goes this way first, I think, and after a delay, and the delay is only there so it has enough time to kill the slime and for the chicken to start descending. I didn't want the parachute to start cloning itself to you before you were ready, basically, so it'd clone a bunch and would go too fast for it to fill it all, so just leave a big bunch of marks, basically. But yeah, I got it down pretty good, and this timing is fine. The timing can be longer if you want, but it's just the closest I can get to instant. There's a skeleton looking at me. What's up, bro? Anyways, it's setting a block, basically. It's setting an air block right here, and this allows a redstone block to be put here by, I think, this one. Yes. So this one clears this spot, this one puts this there, and that starts running this clock, basically, which is the same clock as the one in there. And this command block happens when those two are off, basically. So once you put the ripcord away, it will put a redstone block here, which stops the clock, which means it won't clone it anymore. It will just leave like that one there, basically. But the clock is running a execute command at a player, and it's cloning the coordinates. It's cloning this parachute, basically, and it's putting it relative to me. It's putting it behind me, basically, and so I'm like right in here. Yeah, kinda. So it's doing that, and this command is just filling the air of that pretty much, and like one behind it, just because sometimes it doesn't get it all. So I just had it filling like out to here. That way it would get the excess carpet that it sometimes leaves behind. So it's pretty seamless. It doesn't leave anything behind, and it works too. And I guess that counts as landing. I mean, you land and it won't keep going or something because it follows you. It's relative to the player, so it's pretty neat. I don't know why it does this, but sometimes on the sides it just gains extra ones. I think it's just because like I landed and then I walked a little bit to the right or something, but I think other things would be cloned too, so I don't think that's it actually. Scratch that. Anyways, this command block's not supposed to be here. It's just some random thing. I think it's actually this command block, or this one. Yep. But yeah, that's that system, and then it also goes off in a third direction as well. And this is testing if there is air under the player, and if there is, it will kill the chicken and kill the pig. Or if there's not air, basically, because it's the invert of air. So if there's anything but air under the player, it will kill the chicken and kill the pig. So that way, like you saw when I landed here, other than the water, I guess, because I jumped out early, but I landed here, and the pig and the chicken both died instantly, and it's raining again. Fantastic. Alright, I'm ending the video. It's done. No, but yeah, like I said, all the mobs just die. That way, there's not just a pig running around with invisible saddle, or invisibility and a saddle, and stuff like that, and a chicken barking, stuff like that. So, yeah, but that's how it works, guys. That's the entire system. I hope I explained it well enough for you to kind of understand. And yeah, I hope you guys liked it. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. It helps. And I've been working on this project for a little bit, so I'm happy it works, actually. It's pretty sweet. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Test flight number 1 may or may not have crashed into a tree.